be nice if someone did your laundry for you? A drop-off laundry service provides this time-saving convenience for customers. Drop-off laundry is the full-service side of the laundromat business. It is also known as wash and fold, wash dry fold, fluff and fold, and bulk laundry. The store that you are working in may have slightly different equipment, policies, and procedures than those in this video. Throughout the presentation, we will refer you to your supervisor. Always put your supervisor's instructions first and ask questions whenever you are unsure of what to do. Since this presentation contains a lot of important information, you will want to view it again 1 week from today and then within 1 month. Doing this will help you remember the tips and techniques we covered today. We will cover administrative tasks such as taking the order and starting the machines, proper washing and drying, folding, sorting, and packaging. The most important thing to remember is that all orders need to be cleaned and folded the same way every time. This gives customers the confidence of knowing that every load of their laundry is in good hands. Let's look at the proper procedures for drop-off laundry. The main advantage of using a drop-off laundry service is time-saving convenience, so it is your job to make the in-store experience as short and professional as possible. For example, whenever you see regular drop-off customers in the parking lot, either greet them at the door and help them bring their laundry inside, or begin writing the order ticket and preparing the scale. If you are using a 3-part ticket, write the customer's name and phone number at the top of the form along with a pickup date. If this is a new customer, you will want more information. Ask your supervisor to explain your laundry's procedures for gathering customer information. Most laundries sell drop-off service by the pound. There are 2 types of scales, mechanical and electronic. Both need to be zeroed each time they are used. For the mechanical, look to make sure that the arrow is pointed at 0 before you place the laundry on it. If it is off the 0 mark before weighing clothes, you will need to notify your manager. Electronic scales self-zero, but you will need to check the digital display to ensure that the scale is zeroed. Most electronic scales will have a 0 button that you can push if the display reads something other than 0. Now you can place the items on the scale and get the weight. Make sure that the laundry is centered on the platform and not hanging over the edges. If the scale has an attached basket, make sure it isn't touching anything, as this can produce a false reading. Many scales have a pound limit. If an order is larger than what the scale is capable of weighing, break up the order to get an accurate reading. After weighing the order, ask if there are any special instructions such as allergies or stain removal and note them on the ticket. Determine the total cost and write it on the ticket. Typically, customers pay for this service when they drop off their laundry. Give customers their copy of the ticket. Thank them for the order and remind them of the pickup date. Take one of the remaining parts and place it in the filing system. Clip the 3rd part to the actual order and tag every bag with the customer's last name. Log the order into the master file. All tickets are used for accounting purposes. If you make a mistake on a ticket, do not throw it away. Make a notation on the ticket, file it according to your store's policy, and report the incident to your manager. If you are using a point-of-sale system, many of these steps will be automated. Be sure to print the customer's receipt and remind him or her of the day that the order will be ready. You'll want to fill out a master ticket with the customer's name and special instructions. This ticket follows the order throughout the laundry. Print additional tickets and attach to all bags. Your laundry has one of 3 ways to start the machines. The first is a money bank, which may contain coded coins. Coded coins help the manager determine how often the machine is used for drop-off service versus walk-in customers. If your laundry is on a card system, you will most likely use an employee card specific to drop-off laundry orders. The final way to start a machine is with a master key. When handling laundry, wear plastic gloves for your own protection. Remove laundry from the bags and sort by whites, colors, and darks. If there are enough red items, wash them separately as they can bleed during the wash. If there are not enough reds to justify a single load, wash them with the darks in cold water. Look at the labels for the manufacturer's cleaning recommendations. You are checking for water temperature, pre-treating suggestions, and whether the garment should be dry cleaned. Carefully check pockets for loose items and inspect the garments for stains. Turn pockets and cuffs out. or feel the exterior of the garment with your hands to determine if anything is inside the pockets. Laundry owners have found everything from needles and pens to razor blades in pockets, so be careful. Take any loose items from the pockets and place them in a small envelope. Then attach this envelope to the one-part ticket behind the counter. These items will be returned to the customer when he or she picks up the order. Pre-treat all stains per your store's procedures. Your laundry may have dedicated machines to process drop-off orders. If not, use the machines farthest from the front of the laundry. This way, you will not inconvenience walk-in customers. Each load should be placed in the right-sized washer. Your laundry may use mesh bags for delicate items. Refer to the ticket for any special instructions. Add soap and bleach, and then start the machine. Tracking orders at every stage reduces the risk of misplacing an order. Take the ticket from the laundry bag and clip it to a magnet or carefully tape it to the machine. It is important for you to understand the detergents and chemicals used in your laundry. Familiarize yourself with the user guidelines found on the product's containers. Keep in mind that not every chemical can be used with all garments. For example, chlorine bleach should only be used on whites, never on colors. It will be easier for you to move laundry from the washer to the dryer with a laundry cart. When taking clothes out of the washer, recheck for stains. If stains were not removed during the first wash, wash the item a second time. Be sure to retreat the stain. Heat from the dryer will set stains, making it nearly impossible to remove them once the garment is dry. Make sure that you have not left any laundry in the washer. Before placing clothes in the dryer, make sure that the dryer is clean and free of any items that can stain or damage fabrics, such as crayons. Then, recheck the manufacturer's label for drying instructions. Be sure to use the proper heat setting. The wrong heat can scorch or shrink fabric. For example, delicate material like linen should be dried on a cooler setting or hung to dry. As long as the labels have the same care instructions, you can combine loads of different colors. Unless the customer asks otherwise, add fabric softener to each load based on care instructions and your store's procedures. For tracking purposes, add the dryer numbers that contain this order to the ticket and tape the ticket to the dryer. After drying, it's time to fold. Some items such as button-down shirts, dress shirts, blouses, and pants should be hung on hangers. Check with your manager for your laundry's procedures. Retailers present clothing and linens in orderly stacks, neatly folded and color separated. To properly fold, you will need a folding block, something that stays in place while folding and can be easily removed. A standard-sized clipboard is fine. The board will help you fold consistent sizes, which helps when packaging the order. To fold a shirt, place it on the table front side down. The folding block will be centered on the collar. Fold the edges of the shirt and sleeves to the back. Now fold the length of the shirt in approximate thirds, bottom to upper arm, then bottom to collar. Longer shirts can be folded in fourths. Shorter shirts, like women's baby tees, can be folded in half. Some customers prefer that their pants be folded rather than placed on hangers. There are different ways to fold dress pants and jeans. First, zip and button the pants. For dress pants, match side seams at the bottom cuff and fold the pants as if you were pressing a crease into them. Pants are folded in fourths, bottom cuff to waist, and then bottom fold to waist. Jeans are folded in half at the waist. Folding the inseam is optional. Fold bottom cuff to waist and bottom fold to waist. Shorter pants, capris, and very long shorts can be folded the same way as jeans. Regular length shorts are folded in half at the waist and then half again. Most underwear is folded in half and then in thirds. Place the underwear on the table and fold the bottom edge to the waist. Then fold the sides into the center. For boxers, fold the legs toward the waist, then fold the sides to the center. Most often, socks are left until the end of the folding process. Match pairs and fold in half so that the heels and toes are in the same direction. Avoid cuffing or balling socks, which can stretch the elastic. Over time, the folding block will help you eyeball straight lines on clothes smaller than a standard shirt size, such as tank tops and children's clothing. The important thing to remember is that you want square and consistent sizes. Smaller shirts can be folded in thirds. With the front of the shirt on the folding table, fold the sleeve or sides into the center, then fold in half. Children's shirts are often so small all you can do is fold them in half vertically and half again bottom to top. Children's pants can be folded in half at the waist and then bottom cuff to waist. Fold large towels in thirds lengthwise. Then fold the edges to the middle. Turn the towel over and fold it in half so that the decorative edge is on top. This technique gives you a squared finish. Hand towels are folded in thirds lengthwise and then in thirds along the width. Again, decorative edging should be on top of the fold. Washcloths are folded in half and then half again. Top sheets are folded along the width by matching corners. Keep matching corners until you have a square finish. The bottom sheet or the fitted sheet needs special attention. Use a laundry cart to keep the sheet from touching the floor. First, determine the top and bottom of the sheet. Hold the sheet with both hands inside the elastic corners of the top. Insert the bottom into the top by turning the bottom inside out. Straighten the sides of the fold to get a level bottom edge. Fold the straight edge to the top and then fold in half. Fold the sides to the center and fold in half for a square shape. Pillowcases are folded in half and then half again. Now that everything is folded, sort by type of clothing and whenever possible by color. For example, children's clothing will be separated from linens and adult clothes. Color sorting improves the professional look of the finished product. Stack like items with like items. For example, if the order includes both white and colored t-shirts, separate the white ones. Sort and combine the matched sets of fitted sheets, flat sheets, and pillowcases. Not every order is going to have completely matched sets, but whenever possible, try to keep them together. Place a plastic bag similar to a dry cleaner's bag over hanging items. Your laundry may also provide plastic wrap for folded garments. Check with your manager to see if your laundry provides this service. Plastic wrapping is a learned skill that takes practice. Make the task easier by folding clothes as square and flat as possible. This is a much easier task if everything is folded and sorted by clothing type and size. Usually 6 to 8 t-shirts, 6 pairs of boxers, 6 pairs of socks, or 3 pairs of jeans make the right-sized stack for plastic wrapping. Think of wrapping a present. Place the items in the center of the plastic wrap and fold the plastic over the stack. Then fold the ends. After packaging the entire order, place it in the customer's bag if he or she provided one, or in a clear plastic bag. Never use a black garbage bag. Your finished product should never look like trash. Place larger items like trousers and towels at the bottom. Smaller items such as socks and underwear can be placed on top. Do the same for plastic wrapped items. Remember, packing creates the first impression for the customer. Mark the number of bags of clothes and bags of hanging items on the ticket. Clip the ticket on top of the order and place in the customer pickup holding area by date and customer last name. When customers come to pick up their orders, an organized finishing area will reduce the amount of time they need to spend in the laundry, which is one of the advantages of using a drop-off service. When customers come to pick up their orders, take their ticket and staple it to the one part behind the counter. The ticket on the order is their receipt. If a customer does not have his or her ticket, have the customer sign the one part behind the counter or make a notation in the point-of-sale system. Remember to give customers any loose items from their pockets. When orders are 1 week past the pickup date, call the customer and remind him or her that the laundry is finished. If your laundry provides delivery, offer it to the customer and let the customer know if there will be an extra charge for this service. If you are using cash to start the machines, you will need to balance the drawer at the end of your shift. This concludes the drop-off service training. Your laundry has specific policies and procedures for you to follow. Ask your supervisor to tell you about them now.